Hello? Hello? Right, okay, so I decided I was going to start doing these vlog things because I like getting out of my comfort zone a bit and I like reading books. Got a few here, look, there's a few behind me. And I thought, if I learn something decent, I'll share it. But you know what, I'm kind of, I speak to a lot of people. I speak to big groups of people and I play music and stuff like that. But I'm actually really nervous to do this. But I thought, you know what, man, just get out of my comfort zone, just stick it on. Um, so what I thought was quite an apt thing to talk about for my first Facebook Live thing is FOMO, because FOMO, fear of missing out, it's a real thing. It's actually even in the dictionary now. And I read a book called The Chimp Paradox. It's one of these, this one, and it's a really good book. It's kind of like about how we've derived from chimps and that we think emotionally. But what it talks about in that book and why it relates to FOMO is the fact that we are very troop orientated or group orientated. We need to feel part of a group all the time, and being quite like weak physically humans, what we did is we grouped together. So our strength comes in our group, and if you've got a strong group, the stronger your group is, the stronger that you feel. And like 3,000 years ago, if the alpha male of a group would cast you out, banish you or whatever, you were as good as dead 3,000 years ago. That's why it's such a powerful biological feeling we've got. It's not even psychological. I'd say it's even biological. So the good news is, I guess, we're not 3,000 years ago. We don't live in caves anymore. We don't all follow a tribe round, although we kind of still do a bit, but we're very, very, very safe. So if we get banished from a group, it doesn't actually even matter. But why it relates to FOMO is because since social media came out, and you know what, I get FOMO. I was the worst at FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh my God, anything that was going on that I wasn't a part of, I was absolutely in bits. All right. So what I've read and what I kind of like learned listening to audios and things like that is that it stems from unhappiness and like dissatisfaction with what's going on in your own life at that time. Social media, definitely Facebook, has got a large part to play in that. Facebook probably more than everything, because what we do is we just focus on what other people have got, which, as a byproduct of that, makes us focus on whatever we haven't got. So all that happens then is when we focus on what we haven't got, it just makes us feel more and more inadequate. So we want to look at what else is going on more and more and more, and it kind of continues the cycle. So you can phase it out. I phased having FOMO out. It took a while, and obviously I still get it. I still want to be at all the best parties and still want to be part of the coolest things, but the way to phase it out so you don't really care about things that are going on outside of your little sphere is just to sort of practice, it's pretty corny, but you practice gratitude. And gratitude's not like this religious or kind of Bible bashy thing. It's just focusing and being happy with what you've got, being content with your own lot. So, you might be satisfied. You could practice gratitude and just think about how lucky you are to have your health. There's so many people we know that might have cancer, or they know someone who's had problems with health in the past. We've got our health. You might have a good family. You might be, you might have a lovely spouse or whatever. Just focus on what you actually have got, and what you think about, you bring about. So the more you focus on that stuff, the less you start focusing on what everyone else is doing, and that sort of continues a cycle in the opposite direction. So I suppose the ironic thing about FOMO is that when you're focusing on what other people have got and what other people are doing and what you're missing out on through other people, what you're actually missing out on is your own life. By picking your Facebook app up and looking at it whilst you're actually driving, things like that, you're actually missing out on your own life. And that's the ironic thing about it. So I think, and I read this somewhere, instead of getting FOMO, we need to change the FOMO, fear of missing out, to JOMO, joy of missing out. And basically, who cares what everyone else is doing? Focus on what we've got, and we'll be much happier and less stressed out in this kind of like Facebooky led world. So look, you know, this is me. I'm really getting out of my comfort zone by doing this. I kind of feel pretty nervous. Hope I've kind of added some sort of value to your Facebook timeline. If not, that's fine. If you've got what to contribute to the conversation, contribute, because it's like, this is why I'm doing it, 'cause it's like technology. It's awesome. So contribute to the conversation. Tag people if they might be interested in it. But you know what? If not, if you start getting negative, no problem. I'll just delete and block you. That's fine. So cheers for watching. I love you. See you later, guys.